Hello, this is Tracy from Simply Into My Nails. I'm just coming to show you this manicure which I created using Magpie Glitter and gel polish. So to start the manicure process, I cleansed my nail using my nail cleanser. I use an Anaz by OPI, but you can use isopropyl alcohol or CND Scrub Fresh, or whichever one is for your gel polish system. I already have a video of how I apply my Gelish Vitagel, but for this manicure I used 2 coats, making sure that I capped the ends and removed any excess polish before curing in my LED lamp for 30 seconds. So this is me here applying my colour coats. I used OPI GelColor, a good Mandarin is hard to find. This is a very pigmented colour. It goes on really easily, but in fact I think it went on a little bit too easily, and it was quite a lot of polish on the brush which I just couldn't get off. So anyway, I applied the polish and made sure that I capped the edges of the nail, and then went back over them all to take off any excess polish before putting in the lamp and curing for 30 seconds. It's a really gorgeous orange colour, beautiful shade. I think I should wear this again actually by itself. So there's me just cleaning up using my brush and then applying my second coat of the good Mandarin is hard to find before putting into the lamp for a second time. So now my hand has been cured twice. It's time for the Magpie Glitter. This colour is called Genna, and I picked this up from the Olympia Beauty show which I went to earlier this week. So I'm now applying the glitter. I've added some to the cap, and then I'm just using a normal sort of gel brush that I have. I did want to get a specific brush from Hobbycraft, but I never actually managed to get there, so I just use this one in the meantime. So I'm just adding the glitter, try not to get it onto my skin because obviously the brush is in the inhibition layer, which is uncured product, and I don't want to encourage putting this onto my skin. So I'm being very neat with how I'm putting the glitter on in the first instance. I'm just patting it right into the inhibition layer and then just leaving it to settle. I'm just clearing any excess glitter from my brush. And then I'm moving on to the feature nail, which includes a sort of area that I sort of mask off from the glitter so that it has just the plain orange colour underneath. So whilst that's sort of sticking down, I then move back to the glitter nails and then burnish in that loose glitter by rubbing backwards and forwards over the glitter. Burnishing it in makes it sort of smoother. It also makes the holographic particles pop. It really does make it glow a lot more when you do it this way. It's just a sort of closer up view. It's not a very good view, I'm afraid, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. So just backwards and forwards and in a circular motion. I'm just cleaning my brush in between. So here's again on the thumb, just taking off the excess first of all, and now burnishing it in. And you can just see that it starts to get a bit more sort of glowy. The holographic parts are just sort of shimmering a bit more. So I just clean the glitter from the free edge. I didn't do that on my right hand and it was a little bit jagged, so lesson learnt. So now I'm going to fix that nail vinyl down and then apply some glitter to one side of the masked off area. Being careful not to get it onto the part where I don't want there to be any glitter. And now it's time to just take off the excess and then burnish that in as well, as I did with the previous nails. So at this point I just take off the nail vinyl and then dip my brush into some of my nail cleanser and just take off any bits of glitter that have got onto that sort of part of the polish which I don't want to have glitter on. And then at this point I usually just cure my nails again, so I just cure them for like 10 seconds and then burnish the glitter in a little bit more. At this point I have actually cleaned my brush in some NAS just to make sure that the sort of residual inhibition layer has been removed from the brush before I sort of rub it into my skin. So now it's time to add some black polish or gel polish to the edge of the area that I masked off. I'm using IBD Gel Paint. It comes with a striper brush. It's really pigmented and thicker than normal gel. I won this earlier this year when I took part in the IBD Battle of the Geeks. So I've just done one coat and now I'm just tidying up that edge before curing in the lamp for 30 seconds. So that's been cured in the lamp now for 30 seconds. I'm just going to go over it once more because I just want it to be slightly raised. Sorry, that's not really in focus, but get the idea. That's been cured now. So now I'm on to the top coat. Because this gel manicure is going to have quite a few coats of top coat, I'm going to use my favourite top coat, which is Kiss Everlasting Top Gel. It's a really good top coat. It's very it's good when you're using a lot of acetone. When I'm doing clients' nails, it's kind of resistant to acetone, not as resistant as Gelish, but it's still good. And also because I'm going to be putting quite a lot of coats of top coat on, I prefer to use this because it soaks off easily. So I've done 2 coats of top coat and now I am cleansing my nails, taking that inhibition layer off using a new lint-free pad for each nail, and then just scrubbing them clean just to make sure that there's no residual inhibition layer left. I don't want any uncured product left on my nails or my skin. So there you go, that's the finished hand of gel polish. Now it's time for the stamping. So I'm using my Marrianne Plate number 78. It's the only Marrianne Plate that I have because the images are too small for my nails. So I bought this one and realised they were too small and never bought any more. So I'm using my MDU Black, scraping that image, leaving it to dry a little bit before picking it up, and then transferring that image onto my nail. I'm going to be putting that on my pinky nail, covering the whole nail with a stamped image, and then cleaning the plate before putting some more black polish in, scraping, waiting, scraping again, then picking up, and then adding that stamped image just to the area where there is no glitter, so just on the other side of that black gel paint. And then I get my brush dipped in acetone. Probably should use acetone free, but yeah, I used acetone, it's fine. And I just cleaned up that edge so that the stamping was no longer on the gel paint. Then I quickly get one of my studs out of my drawer, just a square stud, get some base coat, add a little dot where I'm going to place the stud, pick up the stud, push it on my nail, and then push it into place using the end of a cuticle wood stick. Cured that for 30 seconds in the lamp, and now I'm putting my top coat on. Once the top coat goes on, it really makes that black MDU polish really pop. So I've cured that for 30 seconds, add another coat of top coat, cap the edges, make sure that there's none in the side walls, just double checking, then curing for 30 seconds. So this is the end result of the manicure. I really like how it turned out. There is a bit of a problem with one of the nails because on the right hand I have actually put, as you can see there, I've actually put the little lace section in the wrong side. It should have been nearer to the little nail, but never mind. Nobody will notice. I think it looks great. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I really like the stamped part. I think it makes it look a little bit different. So it's really glowy. I really like these Magpie Glitters actually. They're really impressive. I've only picked up 2. I picked up one for my friend as well. But I will definitely be getting some more. This colour, the OPI GelColor, a good Mandarin is hard to find, is an absolutely gorgeous orange. It's a really beautiful shade and I will definitely be wearing this again by itself. So that brings to the end my tutorial and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.